That's what we're talking about today, guys. Pain. I'm not gonna be on too long because I have to get on my other channel and I gotta talk about some other things. My whole goal this week is literally utilizing all my channels and the main channels that I do have, I can go live from. So that's the goal, is to go live on every single one of my channels. Because by the end of the year, I want to have at least one of my channels monetized. My whole goal was to have at least one of my channels monetized by the end of the summer. But the first day of fall is tomorrow. So that didn't happen. I'm not gonna say I'm upset because I'm not upset. I'm a little disappointed that I didn't reach there, but I'm not gonna stop. But enough with that. We're talking about pain, pain, and it's different types of pain. How to work through pain. Is pain good for you? Now, honestly, with me, I've dealt with pain a lot through my whole entire life. Physical pain, mental pain, psychological pain, which is the same thing, right? And it's hard to get rid of because with psychological pain, you can, it's like it never leaves your mind, but it also can affect your body. It can also affect your health. So I really try not to focus too much on psychological pain that much and to keep myself busy. That's the best way to beat that type of pain. Another way to beat that psychological pain, and it kind of, and the next thing I'm about to say, it goes hand in hand because it's a psychological activity. Is working out. Okay, working out, doing body weight, calisthenics, weightlifting, anything physical that you do, high intense, right, every day on a daily day basis. That's a psychological type of pain. It's hard to beat it. It's hard to get rid of it, and it's also hard to focus whenever you have psychological pain. Physical pain, on the other hand, it just all depends. Sometimes that physical pain can be temporary, and sometimes that physical pain can definitely be a everyday occurrence. All right, it can occur every day. And for people who experience physical pain every single day, my hats go off to you, my hearts go out to you, because that's something that you can't get rid of, and it's very frustrating. One of my clients, for all who doesn't know, that I'm a barber, right? So one of my clients, their mothers, their mother has really bad migraines, and the intensity of those migraine headaches from 1 to 10 be about a 7 to 8 every day. And she's been having these migraine headaches. She said to me for probably about 10, 12 years. That's a lot on a person, you know, to endure that much pain, physical pain on top of that. And with that physical pain, it's also psychological because you have to be you have to be strong to get up every single day knowing that you still have the same headache that you had yesterday, and you have to be strong knowing that that headache, the pain might increase on that headache every day. All right. So physical pain is definitely something that not a lot of us can handle and cope with, only because you feel it. You feel the physical pain immediately. Okay. I met Drake, Emma the Queen. Salutes off to you. Psychological pain, that is psychological and physical pain is definitely two types of pain that are very similar. Okay, very similar. And the reason why it's so similar is because it's a pain that you can't get rid of. All right. The best way to cope with that pain, psychological, is to find hobbies, right? Find other things to do to get your mind off of whatever it is that's bothering you, whatever is disturbing you at the time. You have to occupy yourself with things to do. Things to do. Excuse me, guys. Just a little fatigue. But you have to do that. This is something that you want to do. And the only reason why is because the more you occupy your time with different activities, you're not thinking about the physical, not the physical, but the psychological pain that might be disturbing you. Okay? Um, and like I say, it's easier said than done. Everybody has their own coping methods. Everybody has their own vices. Everybody has their own way of handling pain. My way of handling pain might not be the same way you handle pain. I also believe that you need pain, right, to get to the next level in certain cases in life. All right, pain is what really separates the good from the great, the strong from the weak. And let me explain this, right? If you've never been through anything, right? If you've never been through anything, how can you tell another people or the masses how to handle the pain? Okay? I've been through so much different pain. Pain when it comes to psychological and physical, physio- physical, physical pain. It's another word that I wanted to say. Physiological. It's not. Anyway, psychological pain and physical pain. Okay, I've been through a lot. So with psychological pain, I've been through deaths, different deaths, um, not being able to get something that I want as far as being picked for a sports team, not being able to go to the next level on a poetry competition, like not being picked for that. That's like a psychological type pain because it hurts because you practiced so much for it and you didn't succeed, right? You didn't get to accomplish that goal of winning, you know? Also being in a relationship, getting broken up with, having to let somebody go that you really don't want to, like all of that psychological pain, all right? And we don't like to face that, but we need to because it helps us reach another level in life. If you know how to, if you're able to handle that psychological pain, all right, on whatever might occur, when another situation faces you that's similar, you're ready to take that situation head on. Okay? Now, nobody can really get ready for death. Death affects all of us in different ways, right? But as far as that psychological pain, you know how to um, either channel different, you know how to channel your emotions, right? So you're able to um, battle that psychological pain, all right? Kid YT, what's good? Eating a bug? Are you Muslim? No, I'm not Muslim. I'm just I'm just a regular person. Like my hair is not done, so that's the reason why I got this. Yeah, that's it. My hair is not done, so that's the reason why. Good evening, everybody. Kid YT, what's good? Never have I ever eaten a bug. Okay, I'm talking about pain right now. Okay, I'm talking about pain and how to handle different types of pain. And we're talking about psychological pain and we're talking about physical pain as well. Physical pain, on the other hand, when I do my workouts, it's a little bit of pain there, but I work through it because I know that I'm tearing muscle fibers and I'm building the muscles, right? That's the type of pain that I look forward to feeling on a daily basis. And when I'm lifting weights, when I'm doing burnouts, that's a pain that I'm looking forward to feeling every time, right? When I'm running my laps, when I'm running uphill and my quads start burning, my hamstrings start burning, that's a pain that I'm looking to feel. Your face says something, God will guide you. Islam's you, inshallah, inshallah. Okay. Well, I appreciate it, my boy. I appreciate that. Your face says something. All right. So let me stop talking about what I'm talking about right now and address what you're saying. The Great Khan, right? Uh, this place, this is a platform within a platform, so people can vent. So I every day I come up with certain topics and I just talk about these topics so anybody can come and vent, express how they feel, you know. So yeah, like I said, I do appreciate that, but I am a believer, um, a firm believer, and yeah, a firm believer in God, firm believer in Christ, and I'm just here to help the masses release a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, whatever anxiety they might be facing and going through. This is the platform for that, you know. Physical pain, though, getting back, right? Physical pain, you definitely, with certain activities, right, you will get results. Um, One of my mentors said this, right? You never know about a person, right? And he wasn't talking about another person that you might be with, or he's just talking about you in general. You never know about a person until they go through pain, until they face and challenge with some type of pain. When a person is faced with some type of pain, right? Then you get to know the true colors of an individual. If you're not faced with any type of pain, right, or bad times, how do you know? How will you know what? How do you know, and how would you know what to say to a person? Okay, people are looking for guidance. People are looking for realistic advice, right, and advice that's going to truly help them go to the next level, or advice that's going to help them face whatever they are facing at the present moment. Pain, okay, that pain, which might be physical or psychological, will help you maneuver through this maze in life, okay? Let's be honest, nobody can tell you how to live your life. All we can do as people is give you advice, give you suggestions, that way that you will know what might occur if you what might occur if you come to a situation that you might have to face, you know? There's a lot of positivity in you. You got positive vibes. I'm a believer in Jesus. I'm a rapper too. Okay, cool. We are too. I'm a believer in Jesus too. A verse a day. Yes. What's good, guys? And I'm gonna make sure. Just join. Hello. What's good? I'm gonna make sure that I send you the link to the. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do that now. I'm gonna send you that link. That way, y'all can go ahead and get ready for the album, because the album is definitely coming out soon, guys. And I don't want y'all to miss. I literally, I don't want y'all to miss. I don't want y'all to miss anything, because it's coming, and it's coming really soon. It's coming October the 31st. October 31st, guys. 2025 is on the way. I'm about to go ahead and put it on so y'all can see this. What's good, guys? What's good about? Oh, it's Black Jesus. Oh wow, that's that's wild to me. But we're talking about pain, guys, and I'm going to share on the comments right now as we talking the link to my album. And this is a gospel music album. It's gospel rap. So if you're interested in gospel rap, this is nothing that you've ever heard before. So be very mindful of that, self-produce and everything. And I really feel like you're gonna like it. All right. So I'm about to go ahead and pin this right now. I love gospel. I'll be waiting when it comes. Okay, cool. So I'm literally about to one sec. why it's not letting me do this right now. 1 second, guys. Put this right here. I'll put it in the descriptions. And for some reason, it's not letting me do it from that page. So I'm going to go to my other page and do it. That way I'm not going. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. And I apologize, guys. Should already had this ready. And I said this to myself earlier that this is what I was going to be doing. All right. So here we go. It's from my music page. I don't know why it's not posting right now. Let's go back to the page. Yeah, it's still not letting me post. But maybe it'll post a little bit later on. I don't know. All right, cool. But anyway, for some reason it's not letting me post it on the page. But let's get back to the subject. All right, pain. Pain is definitely going to help you get to one stage to the other in life. And guys, I'm just gonna be honest with you. It's gonna be frustrating. Nobody really knows the right. Nobody knows the perfect technique. Nobody has the perfect advice. Period. Right? We don't as people. But one thing that we do have is common sense, and we do have to go through it. It's almost like you have to go home, but you don't have a car, and you got to walk down this road. You got to walk down this dark road, and you're really not sure what's going to be on this dark road, but you know your house is on this dark road. Guys, you know there's light at the end of the tunnel. We don't know what's going to be on our pathway at the end of the tunnel, but we have to get through there. It's going to be scary, right? It's going to be scary, but you can't do anything about it. You have to go through it. Pain is going to prep you and it's going to prep you to go through these harsh times, right? And it's also going to help you. It's going to help you. It's going to help you. And the reason why is because psychological wise, whenever you think about certain things and you don't know the end result of it, and you keep doing what you're supposed to do as far as just staying focused, no matter what news you hear, no matter what might occur, you're still going to be ready to handle your business. You're still going to be ready to do your work. All right? It's hard. It's definitely hard. My grandmother, she died like three years ago almost, right? And it still hurts whenever I think about it. It does. Um, and I don't really like conversing about it, but it's true. It does. But I can't let that situation stop me from doing my work. My uncle died earlier this year, like literally a couple months ago. And my auntie just died last month. That right there, that's psychological pain. It hurts. It definitely hurts. But I can't let that pain continue to stop me from doing my work, right? And stop me from completing my goals. All right? It's okay. All right, cool. Um, yeah, guys. Like pain. What are you willing to do to get through pain? All right? Are you willing to stay focused, right? Stay tunnel vision and get through it? Or are you willing to give up, stop doing whatever you have planned, and just be at a standstill because you're hurt? All right? What are you willing to do? We're going to experience hurt throughout life, and that's just facts. It's nothing that we can do about it. But the real question is, what are you willing to do to get through it? All right? I'm just going to leave that with y'all so you can think about it. It's Philip Randolph. We just finished talking about pain, psychological pain, and physical pain. All right? What are you willing to do to get through both of those? All right? And how do you cope with that pain? All right? Now, for all my people who love good music, you love God, why are you watching me like that? Are you in love with me? Are you wilding? For all the people who love good music, you like gospel music, gospel rap, guys, I'm going to leave my link and after this live. So if you're interested, just pre-save the link, and October 31st, you'll be ready. You'll be literally amazed at what you hear. Okay, everything self-produced, self-written, um, recorded, and everything. God says in the Quran, "I don't burden a soul beyond its captivity, capacity to fight the problems and the solution. The solution is there. Our problem is never bigger than the capacity God has given." Hey, that's a great word, Con. Feeling kind of funny because I've always been a dummy bunny. Okay, you trolling. Can you stop watching me? You make me blush. All right, you trolling too. But anyway, guys, I appreciate y'all coming on live. I appreciate your comments. Make sure you like, share, subscribe so you can stay notified. Until the next conversation, stay focused, stay blessed, stay motivated, and I'm out. Get through that pain, guys.